So susubukan ko na i-explain siya in Tagalog para kahit na yung mga baguhan sa crypto is maiintindihan niya.
Does the term decentralized media make your head spin?
Marami pa rin ang hindi nakakaintindi ng decentralized media. Kaya ginamit yung word na, have you heard decentralized media? It makes your head spin, no? Makes your head spin, no? Alright, so guys, first and foremost, congratulations muna sa mga nag-take action. Okay, nung day 1 pa lang na bumili ng Unimoon token. Okay, so kung nakikita niyo yung wallet nyo ngayon, grabe na yung mga reflections na natatanggap natin. Okay, pero kung ikaw is hindi ka pa nakabili ng Unimoon token, is hindi pa naman huli. Kasi simula pa lang. Actually, hindi pa nagsimula eh. Pasimula pa lang yung Unimoon. Okay, so ngayon, meron tong pinost ang CEO ng Unimoon. Actually, magkakaroon siya ng mga series of episode nito. Yung title niya na Unimoon Update Blast. Okay, so series siya. Ito yung episode 1. So susubukan ko na i-explain siya in Tagalog para kahit na yung mga baguhan sa crypto is maiintindihan niya kung ano ba yung project o ano ba itong ginagawa ng Unimoon na to. Again, my name is Best Friend Jack, ang inyong kaibigan at kasama sa paghanap ng racket at datong dito sa mundo ng online. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so ito yung video. Actually, makikita nyo rin ito sa YouTube channel nila, no? Okay, so subukan natin i-explain ko sa inyo in Tagalog. Okay?
Does the term decentralized media make your head spin? Want to know the difference anyway? We take a look at centralized media versus its decentralized counterpart and how Unimoon compares to centralized platforms such as Facebook.
Okay, dun sa intro niya, so balis na sabi niya doon, pinapahiwatig niya na parang marami pa rin ang hindi nakakaintindi ng decentralized media. Kaya ginamit yung word na, have you heard decentralized media? It makes your head spin, no? So, ngayon, i-explain niya ano ba yung centralized at decentralized at ano ba yung centralized media at saka decentralized media. Ngayon pa lang na-mention niya yung about Unimoon versus Facebook. Okay, so yan yung media, di ba? So Unimoon is a decentralized media, tapos yung Facebook, yan yung centralized media. Para mas maintindihan nyo pa ng husto, alam ko makaka-relate kayo nito. So alam natin na meron tayong e-wallet or crypto wallet. No? So tayo, ginagamit natin sa Pilipinas yung Coins.ph. Tapos, alam din natin na gumagamit din tayo ng Trust Wallet. So yung Coins.ph, yan yung centralized wallet. Yung Trust Wallet naman, yan yung decentralized wallet. So anong pagkakaiba niya? Yung Coins.ph, kailangan mong ibigay yung information mo like your real name, address, telephone number, kasi i-verify yun ni Coins.ph. So kailangan mo siyang i-verify or ibigay yung mga information na at i-verify ni Coins.ph para magamit mo yung Coins.ph. Not like sa Trust Wallet, no need na magbigay ka ng mga personal information. So mag-download ka lang ng Trust Wallet from na app and then i-memorize mo lang yung 12 seed phrase, tapos na. So yun yung difference ng centralized at saka decentralized. So yung Unimoon at saka Facebook. Facebook, di ba, kailangan mong ibigay lahat ng mga information mo para i-verify ni Facebook bago mo magagamit yung Facebook. Now, itong Unimoon, no need na. Okay? So yan yung pagkakaiba. Okay? Continue natin.
Is decentralized media? Decentralized media can sound scary and rebellious, much like investing in cryptocurrency when it first appeared on the market. Reactions sway between absolutely, finally, yes, to where's my tinfoil hat? A lot of the time, that's because people simply don't know what decentralized media is or how they are actually affected by the onslaught of the centralized and strictly controlled social media protocols that they're most familiar with. New isn't scary, it's exciting, and Unimoon is happy to help you discover more. A decentralized social media protocol like Unimoon and Umoon allows individual networks to govern themselves. Basically, you have control over moderation and media instead of one monolithic version of control exercised by one central company or organization. This means that it is a user-determined control base over the total sphere of online conversations. Decentralized social media networks are also referred to as federated networks.
Okay, i-cut muna natin doon. Masyadong mahaba, no? Baka lalo natin malilito. Okay, simulan natin, no? So, sabi niya dito, what is decentralized media? Sabi niya doon, it sounds like and rebellious. Which is totoo naman. Diba? Kasi nga, yung Unimoon o yung decentralized media, hindi mo kailangan ibigay yung mga personal information mo. So para tayong, pag gumamit tayo ng decentralized media, magiging anonymous tayo. So yung iba, natatakot sila kasi hindi mo alam yung kausap mo, hindi mo alam yung, hindi mo kilala. So hindi mo kilala, hindi mo makikita yung personal info kung sino yung kausap mo on the other line or sino yung mga nagko-comment sa'yo. Diba? So, iba, takot sila. At ikinumpare din niya ito kagaya ng pag-i-invest sa crypto. Okay, so yung iba, so there are two sides, no? So sabi niya, emotion sway. No? So yung iba, sabi nila, yes, ayos, finally. So yung iba, masaya na nag-invest ka ng crypto. Yung iba naman is takot sila. Meron pa yung ginamit niya nga term na, where's my tinfoil hat? Meaning to say, yung kasing where's my tinfoil hat, galing yun, base yun sa isang storya sa libro wherein sinusuot niya yun para ma-resist na brain manipulation. Ibig sabihin, takot siya. So yung ibang part naman ng mga grupo ng tao is takot sila sa crypto kasi the main reason na takot sila is hindi nila naiintindihan kung ano yung blockchain technology, ano yung crypto. Ganon din yung sa decentralized media. Yung iba, takot sila gumamit ng decentralized media or takot sila sa idea na decentralized media kasi hindi nila naiintindihan. So ano nga ba talaga itong decentralized media? Yung decentralized media is you're totally in control pa din. Okay? So you're totally in control sa content mo. So lahat ng mga pinopost mo, lahat ng ina-upload mo, you're still in control. Okay? So pwede mo siyang i-set up according to your liking. So pwede mo siyang i-set up na sino yung pwedeng makakita ng mga post mo, pwede mong i-set up na kung sino pwedeng mag-comments lang, pwede mo lang i-set up na pag ganito yung mga words na nilalagay nila sa comment mo is automatically madi-delete. So, you're still totally in control sa account mo or sa profile mo sa decentralized media. Okay? Continue po.
Decentralized social media networks are also referred to as federated networks, which might help some people understand it a little bit better. These networks operate on independently run servers that are not owned by one single business or company. Decentralized networks also use blockchain technology, which allows data entries to be stored on servers all over the world. It nurtures an environment of transparency since data can be viewed by anyone in a network in near real time. The nature of decentralized media and decentralized social media networks is that it affords the user more autonomy and control. You can set up your social media network in a way that works for you, and by choosing how it operates and what the users in that network can say or do. Acceptable behavior is your call, and the interactions are user moderated instead of corporation moderated. So how do
Okay, so yun nga, no? Nasabi niya kanina dito in the later part, no, na you're still in control. So ikaw pwede kang mag-moderate, ikaw yung moderator. So kontrolado mo lahat ng comments, kontrolado mo lahat ng galaw based sa account mo. And then yung, may term siya na ginamit, yung federated network. Sabi niya doon na yung iba is parang ayaw nila yung term na decentralized media at yung iba naman is mas naintindihan nila pag ginagamit nila yung word na federated network. Pero masyadong taken yan pag i-explain ko sa inyo in details. Basta ang main term nun, main idea nun is may mga iba't ibang mga servers or mga users na nagsama-sama na gumamit sila ng blockchain. And if gumagamit ka ng blockchain, lahat doon is transparent, lahat doon is makikita mo yung galaw ng data or galaw ng history ng mga information. And still you're in control. Yun nga, sabi niya sa later part na you're still in control sa account mo. Okay? So let's continue. Okay?
How do decentralized and centralized media compare? A decentralized
Okay, so ngayon kino-compare niya ano yung decentralized media compared sa centralized media.
moderated. So how do decentralized and centralized media compare? A decentralized social media network is designed to grow communities, making revenue streams for users both possible and immediate to reward you for sharing your content. This is averse to the manipulation and monetization of users and corporate gains that centralized social media networks capitalize on. The simplest comparison between the two is that decentralized media is for users, by users, and centralized media is by users for the gain of the corporation. Current centralized media and content distribution platforms are beholden to the inefficiencies and pitfalls that come with centralized ownership. You as a user deserve transparency, control, and insight into what your social media network is privy to and how it is used.
Okay. So yun. So kinumpare niya yung decentralized saka centralized media. Decentralized media is yung grow of community. So nakafocus siya sa growing community. Ito, revenue stream saka immediate reward. Yun ang napaka-importante, immediate reward. Not like doon sa centralized media or let's say sabihin natin na yung Facebook, YouTube, yan, mga centralized media yan, TikTok, Instagram. So, yung revenue stream doon is at saka yung reward is hindi mo nakukuha immediately, di ba? So, like for example, in Facebook, you need to reach kung may Facebook page ka, so kailangan mong ma-reach ang certain followers and then certain views. Same goes sa YouTube. So, sa YouTube, kailangan mong ma-reach ang at least 1,000 subscribers at saka yung watch time before ka mababayaran. So lahat ng mga content na nilagay mo doon, pag hindi mo na-reach yung requirement, hindi ka mababayaran. Not like sa decentralized media is that immediate reward. Automatic mababayaran ka ng crypto. Dito lang sa decentralized media is crypto ang ginagamit na bayaran where dito naman sa centralized is yung fiat money natin na US dollars or pesos, etc. Okay? Sabi pa nga dito is, yung decentralized media is for users, by users, and then dito naman sa centralized is by users and gain incorporation. Okay, so tama naman eh. So dito nga sa decentralized is para talaga sa mga users gaya natin. Sa mga centralized is gumagamit tayo by users pero ang mas nakakalamang ng revenue is yung mga company, yung mga may-ari ng mga centralized na platform, centralized media platform. Okay, so continue natin.
Unimoon versus Facebook.
Ayan. So, compare niya na yung Unimoon at saka Facebook. Okay, continue natin na.
Payment and value on centralized networks. Your content access is policed by a single entity, and it is often unclear as to how exactly that content and user data is shared and used. On Unimoon, your experience is the core driver, not the value your data represents. With us, your work is yours alone, and we will never lay claim to it. Has Facebook ever paid you for your content? Unimoon has been designed so that you can automatically earn rewards and recognition in our platform's native currency. While Facebook has monetized the platform in a way that ends up selling your own content back to you, Unimoon pays you in cryptocurrency for the value of your content.
Dito na, Unimoon versus Facebook. So sabi niya dito, so Facebook is governed by policy, so or terms and agreements. Diba? So we need to follow these terms and agreements. So click mo yan. Diba? Minsan hindi mo na nga binabasa yung mga terms and agreement. Kiniklik mo na yan para lang matapos na. So yung sabi niya na sometimes very unclear. Hindi natin alam kung anong ginagawa nila sa mga data at information na binibigay natin sa kanila. Dito naman sa Unimoon is completely opposite nun. So dito is governed by you. So you're totally in control. Tapos with regards din doon sa kanina nasabi na natin no yung rewards is immediate. Dito naman sa Facebook you need to reach a certain conditions. Yun nga, yung kailangan meron kang this amount of followers, this amount of views para mababayaran ka. And then sabi nga dito sa Unimoon, automatically mabibigyan ka ng reward. Dito naman sa Facebook, hindi.
Centralized media networks have several dangers associated with their platforms. One of the most alarming
Okay, so ito sinasabi niya na yung centralized media. Okay, so napakadelikado. Why? Let's continue.
Is the fact that data is stored in a singular system, which means that any breach in security exposes all of the contained data to hacking in one fell swoop. We've seen it happen so often with large centralized corporation-owned data storage that it has become a question not of if the servers are hacked, but when. It's quite simple. If you use a centralized media social network, your data is vulnerable. And so is the data of every company, organization, and individual that blindly trusts the centralization of their user data and content.
So yun, Yun daw ang danger niya pag centralized media kasi lahat ng mga information na binibigay natin sa kanila is naka-store lang siya sa isang database. At sabi nga niya doon is hindi yung question na if ma-hack or if ma-access ng iba. The question is when. So meaning to say, mangyayari at mangyayari yan na mahahack at mahahack din yan. And then napatunayan natin or nabalita natin kahit na yung mga bangko nga nahahack, di ba? So very dangerous kasi yung mga information na binibigay natin doon, once na ma-hack siya, magagamit yun at ma-access ng ibang tao. So napaka-delikado. Let's continue.
Decentralized media storage offers the added benefit of being user-censored with greater control of your user-generated content. You are given better control over how your privacy data is protected and shared. And with Unimoon, you can rely on data privacy and censorship-resistant control, always.
So yun. So sa decentralized media naman is completely opposite, di ba? Decentralized media, di mo na kailangan ibigay yung mga information mo, so hindi nakabalandra yung personal information mo. So hindi yun mahahack kasi hindi mo nilagay sa isang database o hindi mo nilagay sa cloud, di ba? So yun ang difference ng centralized media at saka decentralized media.
We do advertising much differently to centralized social
Tinatopic niya regarding sa advertising and monetization.
media networks. For starters, we use the Unimoon coin as our main and only currency. It is the only supported unit of advertising currency throughout the entire ecosystem, and all subsequent builds on top of the base platform are the Unimoon Layer 1 blockchain. Unimoon will support advertising alongside an extensive data-rich dashboard in such a way that it creates a neutral balance and equilibrium between Unimoon coin demand and distributed user rewards. In comparison to this, on Facebook, it is the advertisers that are the customer.
Okay, so yun, sabi niya, sa advertising naman dito, sa Unimoon, okay, ang ginagamit dito is yung crypto at saka yung crypto na ginagamit or yung token na ginagamit is yung Unimoon token. So yung native token na gagamitin para ma-reward or para mabigyan ng rewards lahat ng mga content or lahat ng mga uploads or post natin. Okay? May na-mention siya doon na Unimoon. Yun yung app na i-download natin. Doon yun yung ating decentralized media, yung account natin. Nandun din yung dashboard natin, magkano yung kinita natin. Everything, all information nandun lahat. Okay?
Guess what the product is? Yep. It is the advertisers that are the customer. And guess what the product is? Yep. It's you. More specifically,
okay, i-rewind natin saglit.
In comparison to this, on Facebook, it is the advertisers that are the customer. And guess what the product is? Yep. It's you.
So yun, sabi niya, sa Facebook, ang kliyente ng Facebook is yung mga advertiser. Tapos yung product ni Facebook is tayo. Ano ibig sabihin yan? Ibig sabihin kasi, di ba tayo nagbibigay tayo ng mga information. So, bigyan natin yung information sa kanila, details natin, geography natin, at saka nakukuha rin ni Facebook yung mga nire-research natin. So, nakukuha nila yung mga data information na yon. Ngayon, may mga advertisers, babayaran si Facebook, yan yung client ni Facebook, yung mga advertisers. Tapos yung product is tayo. So, kung nakikita nyo sa Facebook nyo, lumalabas yung mga ads doon, is yun yung mga ads na nakikita natin is based sa location natin, based sa interest natin. Yung interest natin nalalaman ni Facebook dahil sa mga sinesearch natin. So yun ang mga lumalabas ng mga advertisers. Yun ang ibig sabihin niya na si Facebook, ang client niya is mga advertisers at sino yung mga product? Tayo. Which is hindi naman tayo nagbe-benefit. Tayo pa yung gumagastos kasi pag nakikita natin yung advertising is tayo pa yung bumibili minsan. Okay?
More specifically, your personal data. The shareholders of centralized social media platforms make billions of dollars on the backs of user-generated content, while the content creators made, well, nothing. Does that sound fair?
Yun nga, sabi niya, di ba? So tayo, wala tayong nakukuhang pera. So, si Facebook lang nakaka-gain from the advertisers. Tayo nga yung product niya, tayo yung binebenta. Yung information natin, yun ang binebenta ni Facebook. No?
We didn't think so. That's why Unimoon does things the way we do. The reality is that we're in the beginning stages of an amazing social media revolution. Centralized media is giving way to more user-powered and controlled networking, supported by the use of crypto technologies and cryptocurrency. Decentralized media has embraced crypto technology to give control back to the users who generate content, and in doing so, giving them the rewards due to them for their work. We pay you for your work, not the other way around.
Yun. So, yun siya. So, pumapasok na ang decentralized media. Yan na yung pumapasok si Unimoon. Actually, ito yung pinakaunang decentralized media na nakita ko. I don't know if kung meron pa kayong ibang nakita, just comment down below kung ano pa yung mga decentralized media na lumalabas ngayon sa crypto world. Okay, so ang maganda lang nito sa Unimoon is though naka-under siya sa Binance ngayon, BEP20, but after 2 to 3 months, gumagawa kasi sila ngayon ng sarili nilang blockchain. So once na matapos yung sariling blockchain nila, lilipat yung Unimoon token, hindi na siya magiging BEP20, malilipat na siya sa Layer 1 blockchain. Layer 1 yung tawag nila sa blockchain nila, sa decentralized media. So lilipat tayo doon, yung mga tokens natin, kung ano man yung value or ano man yung quantity na tokens natin dito sa BEP20 or sa Binance, yun din na magiging same quantity rin yun pag magmamigrate tayo sa sariling blockchain na ni Unimoon at saka doon lalabas na rin yung media o yung platform na Unimoon. Okay?
The bottom line is that a decentralized social media network offers you user-driven experience and control that does not suffer from third-party meddling. With decentralized social media, your digital identity becomes your key to global social media access without connecting this to your sensitive personal data and social graphs. Are you ready to experience better?
So yun, so basically, nasabi niya doon na sa decentralized media, we are really in control. Nasabi ko nung una na scary siya dahil nga yung anonymous yung lahat ng mga tao dyan, but still we are in control. So history in the making. Sabi nga nila, imagine yourself kung nag-invest kayo during nung startup pa lang ni Facebook, ni YouTube, ni Instagram, at the very first day, no, nag-invest ka. Tapos ngayon, after how many years, isa ka ng shareholder ng Facebook, imagine niyo kung gaano ka kayaman. So ngayon, Unimoon is offering you that opportunity. Malay natin, okay? What if, while nagsisimula pa lang si Unimoon, then let's see. Again, this disclaimer lang, I'm not a financial advisor, so don't take this as a financial advice. Okay, so again, my name is Best Friend Jack and see you on my next video. Shalom!